Welcome to the Schaefer Method, the guide to your health, level 1. The 5 essentials to life. Now, my entire premise and method is built on this: food, sleep, water, oxygen, and sunlight. These 5 essentials are what make us live. Without them, we would all die. So my goal through this whole process is to improve those. Improve your food, improve your sleep, improve your water, your oxygen, the air quality, and your sunlight. Now, exercise is important, and I'll bring exercise into this, but it's not the center of what I want you to do and achieve. Because truthfully, you can live your whole life without exercising, but you can't go without the 5 essentials. So we'll use exercise, but most importantly, we're going to focus on the 5 essentials. So who is level 1 for? Level 1 is for that person just starting out, just trying to figure out where to go, what to do, what's next, that has never been had any type of health information, guidance, basically the beginning of it all. Level 1 will take between 1 to 3 weeks. That goes down, and it depends on you. Expect slight changes in your diet, in your lifestyles, but expect improvements in those same things. So take your time, don't rush through it, and once you finish level 1, we'll go on to level 2. Now, during level 1, we're going to focus primarily on breakfast, and our goal for breakfast is to reduce the processed and packaged foods. So we're going to try to get away from the cereals and the oatmeals and the things like that are coming out of a box. We're going to try to start eating real food, I like to call it, things that were more often found in nature. This may be a very big challenge for people because they're not used to eating regular food for breakfast. They're used to eating breakfast food, which is what we've been trained over the last 100 years to eat. Also, our goal is to reduce the amount of sugars for breakfast. Now, when we set up the dates, it's basically everything's set up as a week. So you're going to try to achieve this breakfast goal 3 days out of 7. Now, if for somewhere in there you mess up and you make a mistake, just start your week over. It doesn't have to be Monday through Sunday. It can be Wednesday through Wednesday. It doesn't really matter. But what I'm looking for is something to build on. Now, level 1 is crucial because as you start to move through this, we're going to build on everything that we do. So whatever you do here, we're going to build on to the next level. So it's really important that your week can start at any day. And once you achieve 3 out of the 7 days for breakfast, then you've achieved that goal. Your water goal for that same phase, that same time, 7-day period, will be 5 out of 7 days. Now, I made this a little bit more challenging for people because water is easy. It's a hard excuse not to drink water. The point of this is to increase hydration, to reducing the sugary drinks that people consume, and also to ultimately improve energy. Just a little bit of water can improve your energy significantly. We'll also have an exercise and activity goal within this level. Now, it's only 1 day out of 7, so all you do is get out there 1 day and be a little bit more active. If you do exercise more than that, please continue to do so, but just go watch the videos to determine what your exercise and activity starting point should be. If this is the first time you've never exercised before in your life, then go watch the video. It'll explain where to start. But it's okay to start with an activity. It's okay just to start somewhere because our goal is to improve on that over time as we move through the levels. Now, extra effort. This is one of my favorite parts. It's being the example. It's being the example that to show other people and to live by. And it's doing nice and little things. Like on this level, it's just thanking a person that we've taken for granted. We've all done it. We've all just know somebody that helps us do something all the time, and we just never really take the time to thank them. So just little things like that. Also, picking up a piece of trash that you see on the ground that you know shouldn't be there, but yet you just keep walking by it. These little things even work better when nobody's looking because it's improving yourself. It's being the example for everybody to see. Your kids, your neighbor, your loved ones, just the general public. Feel free to contact me at any time if you have questions. And please finish level 1 before you move on. Don't just rush through the levels. Don't rush to the restoration phases, which will be kind of a little challenge for people, but it'll be a little different than the levels. When we're doing this process to improve your health, it's ultimately we're trying to reset your default. We're trying, right? People are at my site because they want to improve something on themselves, and they realize that they keep going through the same patterns and the same thing keeps happening. They keep falling back into the same routine that isn't working. Well, think about this: that's your default. That's what your body and your mind has become accustomed to. So my goal through my process is to reset that default. And so I don't want to rush through it. I want to be really diligent about it. Take your time, focus on the goals, achieve the goals, and move on and build on it. Once you've finished level 1, once you've completed it, just go to the bottom of the page and hit complete, and then you can move to the next level. At any time, if you feel like the level that you're at is the level that you want to maintain and stay at, and you don't feel like moving on, then just stay there for a few weeks. The more you practice this, the more you become this will become your new default, which will be a much more healthy, happier, energetic way of being. Enjoy level 1. Finish level 1. I'm looking forward to seeing you at level 2.